The rest of the day, you already know, it's the rest of the bars that we didn't catch earlier on in the trip. So on to the bar reviews.
For the real ones. For the real ones. I got something to
Pretty
say.
Timmy and T, yeah, we raising the bar. Every sip's an adventure, we shooting for stars. Cut those wheels, take the scene, now we gliding in style. From the vineyards to the lounge, we redefining the mile. 4092 the base where the legends reside. Mixing vibes, not just drinks, it's the culture we provide. Tuesday libations, Wednesday we scrutinize. Catch the flavor, feel the energy, we on the rise. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real. Yeah. Have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl T, and guess what? Still on Virgin Voyages, but this time we are at the Aquatic Club Bar. Now, I know you're probably wondering what is the difference, and hopefully you can hear me through this lovely music sitting back here. But anyway, we are going to be reviewing this Aquatic Bar. It's a real little different bar. They actually serve juices because it's actually right across from where the gym is. But they also serve juices, so you can come here and get all of your healthy juices, your drinks, your smoothies, and all of that. But they also turn them into alcoholic cocktails. So I figured it would be a good time to come by here to actually look and see, hey, let's see what type of drinks they have that's supposedly cocktails, but also help you with being healthy, I guess. I guess you're gonna be a healthy drunk. Anyway, we're gonna be trying 3 because out of the 5, 2 of them are non-alcoholic and 3 of them are. So the first one we're going to try is a Hydration Nation. Okay, Hydration Nation consists of, this is a tequila base. So this is a Don Julio Blanco tequila with lime, coconut water, agave, and just putting a little ginger on the rim. So let's go ahead and see how this tastes, because those ingredients, I don't know, sound a little too healthy for me. So hold on. Okay. To me, let me do the second sip. Okay. So you know what it tastes like? It tastes like as if it's a skinny margarita. Like, it's a margarita, but it's lighter, if that makes sense. So you taste the tequila, but some of the, you know, the additional items that you put in the margarita, you usually taste those. Well, this one you taste them, but they're very light. They're very light. But you know what I'm gonna do? Real quick, I'm gonna go get a straw and just let me make sure that it's actually, you know, mixed up very well. So we'll see. We'll see. Hey! So I'm gonna get a straw and like mix it up to make sure that it's actually mixed good. So give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, it was mixed up pretty good. That's basically what it tastes like. It tastes like a light version of a margarita. That's all. A light version of a margarita. So that's good. holding us up. We already started, and you late.
They ain't going nowhere. It's Sunday.
Anyway, he didn't get the introduction, so all he gonna do right now is he just gonna drink. Okay, so this is our first one. This is called the Hydration Nation. It's tequila based. This aquatic bar is basically for health drinks, but they're actually cocktails. So these are like, they call them reset drinks. So the three we're trying is Hydration Nation, Serenity Spritz, and Flower Time. So this one is the Hydration Nation. So when I tasted it, it put me in the mind of a margarita, but like a lighter version of a margarita. So you let me know what it tastes like with the rim. And the rim isn't salt, it's ginger rim. So the rim is like a sugar ginger rim. What it tastes like?
Like a margarita.
Like a margarita, but it's not strong though, right? Okay, it's not strong. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I give it a thumbs up. What you give it? What you give it?
The thumbs up.
So don't forget, it's supposed to be a healthier version of the cocktail. So if you had to drink light or not include things that maybe had a lot of sugar or something, would this be something you would recommend to somebody if they wanted a margarita? Now, I'm not saying you dismiss this and say, oh, that it has no calories, because that's not true, but you can tell that it's different from a regular margarita, but it's good. On to the next one. So our next one is the Serenity Spritz. Hold on a second, wait a minute, no. Hold on, I'll tell y'all in a minute. Oh, no. Sorry, yes, Serenity Spritz. I just wanted to make sure I got it right. I had to pick up the right drink because they both look a little similar in terms of the color that they would be. And she told me which one it was. I want to make sure it's mixed up properly. So this is the Serenity Spritz, and it has layers Italian Spritz. So basically, Italica's bergamot liqueur, sparkling rosé wine, watermelon, Thai green chili bitters. It doesn't smell bad, but I'm curious about that Italian spritz, and I'm wondering, I've never tasted an Italian spritz before, so hopefully it's nothing like the, Aperol or the Temperance, so let's see. Don't like this one. Don't like this one at all. I do not. For you Aperol and Campari folks, y'all would. This would be something for y'all. It'll definitely be something for you all. But definitely not for me. I'm not even gonna sip it a third time. I'm not doing that. Definitely not doing that. All right. This last one is called the Flower Child. And this one is vodka based. Kettle One, botanical, grapefruit, and rosé vodka. Which means it's gonna be a little bit on the bitter side already. Aperol, oh God. Prosecco, London Essence Peach, and Jasmine Soda. Some tell me I ain't gonna like this one either. I'm definitely gonna have to take out some of the music in the back. I'm on that one.
Hefty.
It's
Look,
strict.
it's not even glass. It's hefty. Hefty. Straight strength.
For those of y'all spritz lovers. For y'all spritz lovers, these are them. The Flower Child and the Serenity Spritz. Y'all will love it. Very light and refreshing, yes. I'm gonna take out my feelings about it because I don't really like the taste of Aperol and the spritzes. So, but for those of you who do like it, it's very flavorful, but it's very light. So like all those heavy additives that you would add to a cocktail, they just replaced it with a few things that still gives you the flavor without all the calories and so forth. So I think it was okay. So I think we both can agree that we prefer this Hydration Nation the best, right? Hydration Nation. Here go your skinny margarita. You want to finish it? Well, that was it for today, y'all. Well, at this location, the Aquatic Bar. We'll see you at the next bar. Can I have a work it and an Aqua Rouge Sangria? This is another bar that is located on Virgin Voyages. It's actually right upstairs from the Aquatic Club Bar. Upstairs is where you get your frozen, where downstairs you get your healthy drinks, your slushies, your smoothies, as well as some healthy cocktails, or I'll just say low-calorie cocktails. Up here, you usually get your frozen cocktails, your wines, your sangrias, and your beers, basically. So today, due to the selection that they have, and we wanted to stick with the cocktails, one item we tried from the frozen section is called the Work It. Timmy chose it. This one is made with Absolute Vodka, Liqueur 43, passion fruit, and sparkling wine. It makes me great. And this one here is the Aqua Rouge Sangria. This one has red wine, is the color of it. Flor de Cana rum, orange, pineapple, grape, and citrus. So those are the two we decide, one mixed and one frozen. So let's see what it gives us, shall we? Which one you want to try first? Which one you want to go first? The frozen one? Oh, you don't know your words, you can't talk, you pointing and stuff. Just say it.
No.
You want to taste it first? See what you think about it. The work is work. You like that one? Yeah. This one was good.
Finally. You got a drink that you can come and sip on all day in this place.
Work.
Oh, we was empty out from the last couple of drinks. Oh, baby, why you double dipping? She's a double dipper now.
Wow, it tastes good. It tastes good, and it tastes good. I'm gonna let Timmy finish that one since he likes it. I like it as well. But I'm gonna give that to him because it's a frozen one. It's gonna give me a little brain freeze. So now, ooh, there you go the brain freeze. Ooh, brain freeze. All right. Now it's time for the Aqua Rouge Sangria. I'm not much of a Sangria fan. I don't mind it, but I'm willing to taste it. So, you want to go first with this one? Okay. So, this one, The Aqua Rouge Sangria consists of red wine, the Florida Cognac rum, orange, pineapple, grape, and citrus. So let's see. Pretty good.
There you go. Y'all see me catch that menu with my face? Can't beat that, baby.
It hit your face.
Right here with plop.
My head was probably in the way. I ain't see it.
And stuck to the side of this bald head.
This is real good. It's good.
How bad?
It's good. Another refreshing drink by the pool. Rightfully so, by the pool. One thing I can say is I do appreciate how Virgin does strategically. To me here, well, just on Virgin period, it seems like they strategically place things in certain places where it should be, basically. Because sometimes you may get things placed sometimes it's like, well, why they put this here and why they put that there? Things are placed just right, down to what food you're eating, to the drinks that you will most likely to order within the space that you're in. And not saying you can't come over here and get any other cocktail that's available, but just know that they may have more of certain options at certain bar locations on the ship. So keep that in mind. Your pool bars, your pool areas are usually going to house your frozen drinks, your sangrias, your wines, sparkling wines, nice crisp type lemonades, things like that. Anything that you would probably consume in the area. Okay, you can still get, your hard liquor beer as well, but those are the ones because they know people are trying to cool off and refresh. So outside of that, unless there's something else Timmy would like to try, I didn't see anything that I really wanted to try that I haven't tasted already. Was there anything different that you wanted to try? You sure? Okay. Well, we'll just have to say that is it for now. Catch you at the next bar as usual. Although we did do a review of the cocktails at the Sip Lounge, I wanted to come back and actually look and see what actual scotches they had that, or any type of spirit that they had up there that I may not have tasted before. However, there wasn't that many, but there was two that did stand out that I did remember wanting to try. And it is the Scotch family. These items here are single malt whiskeys. Thank you. Single malt whiskeys. And the two that we're going to be tasting today is one is the Bowmore 12 year. It's a single malt Scotch whiskey. And the other one is the Tomatin 12-year-old. And it's a Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. Now this is gonna be a little grown for Timmy, I think. But we'll see how he handles everything. You say you good?
I don't know why people think it will be grown for Timmy. It's old school for Timmy. Timmy done been there, done that. Got a t-shirt.
So we'll be tasting the Bowmore single malt Scotch whiskey and the Tomatin 12-year single malt Scotch whiskey. One is from Highland, and let me see if the other one is also Highland. No, one is from Islay and one is from Highland. So your Bowmore is from Islay and your Tomatin is from Highland. So we're gonna start off with the Bowmore. So the Bowmore 12 year, I did some research about it here. It's a single malt Islay whiskey, and it says it's very balanced and complex character. It provides and features a peaty smoke influence, also known as coastal smoke. I don't know what the difference is with the coastal smoke, but it's the coastal smoke. Sweet notes of honey and fruit, they say. And it's also aged with ex-bourbon and sherry cask. See what I'm saying? Can't bring them nowhere. Can't bring them nowhere.
No, you keep pitching me first.
Can't bring them nowhere.
Come in interview some P1.
Anyway, to the nose, they say we're supposed to get some peated smoke, some sea salt, citrus, tropical fruits such as pineapples and mangoes. And then we're supposed to taste, again, smoke balance, honey and hints of dark chocolate. I'm curious to find out about the dark chocolate. And it says it's supposed to be a very long finish, which means the flavor is supposed to last after consumption, and you're supposed to taste smoky and sweet notes. So let's go ahead and try this out, right? Yeah. Ooh, it's very strong to the nose, I'll tell you that much. Smell it.
Yeah. Oh,
Very much so.
she want to smell it.
Baby girl want to smell it too. It ain't like she gonna taste nothing though. Exactly.
Exactly.
It's smoky.
It's very smoky. Smoke. Do you smell sea salt?
Smell a whole lot of stuff when smell sea salt.
No burn.
Well, yeah. People always say that Scotch to them just sort of like you just consuming ashes, like ashtray, like you smelling cigarette ashes or whatever. It said you're also supposed to smell some citrus and some fruit. Do y'all smell that?
That's a damn lie. Ain't no
It
fruit.
said pineapple and mango.
Ain't no fruit in that drink.
It said pineapple and mango. You don't smell that?
More like burnt tree, old moss.
I don't smell any fruit. Yeah, I'm sorry. They lying. But anyway, let's go ahead and taste this. Again, the first one was the first sip. Didn't taste nothing but heat. So let's see what this one tastes like. Shut up. Okay. First time I sipped it, I just, let it go and then swallowed it. This one I let sit on my tongue for a while, coat my tongue, and now I do taste some more than just the heat. It says we were supposed to taste the sweetness of honey and some dark chocolate. I do taste the peaty, the smoke, and I do taste and when it says dark chocolate, I'm talking about like the pure dark chocolate, like that dark chocolate that you don't eat by itself and be like, ooh, this is good chocolate. This is like that bitter type chocolate.
God,
Huh? Yeah. Is that what?
that is not for me. That tastes
Not
like
for you?
Herd, old dried up grass, tree bark.
So you taste botanical stuff?
Yes.
I don't taste that, but everybody's taste buds are different.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. Drinking this right here, this is for those people who have dead.
You
Because if you drinking this, you got one foot in the grave and one out the grave.
That
This
is
somebody
not true.
half dead.
That is not true.
Tastes nasty.
It does not.
Smell like, don't smell nasty, but it definitely tastes nasty.
I'm trying
You
to
ain't
see.
even drinking that for the drink.
I'm trying to see if I can get the hints of the honey. So I've tasted some of the dark chocolate and the smoke. But I'm trying to see.
Honey actually not as strong as it tastes. I think it was.
So, I don't taste honey. I don't. And I don't taste anything different other than what I told you. But you know what? Everybody's taste is different. It does have a long finish. It does, it's very complex and it does linger. And as it lingers, it's all smoky. Everything is smoky. They say sweet notes. There's no sweet notes to this. This is pure
Trash.
peaty, also known as smoky,
Trash.
also known as cigarette
Trash.
ash. But hey, perfect with a cigar if that's your thing. Be perfect with a cigar. So
Yeah, for y'all hefty lovers.
it ain't gotta be hefty just because you don't like it.
Half dead. If you drinking this stuff, you half dead. You got 1 foot in the grave, 1 out.
Anyway,
Cause
all
Timmy
right.
said so. I ain't got no reason to lie to you.
So let me see. Tell you a little bit more about it. So the difference in the origin in Scotland that it comes from is Islay, and it is coming from the Isle of Islay, which is known for its peated whiskey. So this is, of course, anything from Islay is going to be a lot more smoky. Hopefully I'm saying that word correctly. I'm going to check it before we get off of here. It's distilled at the Bowmore Distillery, and they say they try to balance the smokiness with the sweetness. I have yet to taste the sweetness at all, and I guess because it's an ex-bourbon and sherry cask, it's probably why it gives it that like that offset of that smoke, so it's not too, how can I say, too peaty, too ashtray-like, should I say. And the cost of this, what is the cost of this? This one is averaging, here we go. We are averaging, let's see what it says. What is it going to cost for a bottle of this? Average price is, come on, where are you? Keep forgetting we in a whole nother country, so it's not gonna exactly pull up exactly what we would expect to pull up in our own area. How much? What is the average price? That's all I want to know. Average price.
Pull up and ask Siri.
I'm typing it in. She'll be all right.
Just put it at the bottom of it.
I don't want to use her.
Okay, get faster.
Maybe not.
See, now she just don't want to use that new technology. Ask Siri, you pay for it. Pull that bar, Siri. What's the price of this trash that I'm drinking?
So $46. Yeah, it's just $46 for the 750 milliliter bottle. This shot right here paid like $13 for it on Virgin. So, of course, they're gonna upcharge it, but it was very reasonable for what it is. But that is the reason, because the bottle does not cost that much. It is under $50. So
I wouldn't even pay 13 cents for that trash.
well, of course you're not, because it's not your thing to do. So now we're gonna clear our palate and drink some water. Always stay hydrated, y'all.
No.
Now, Halea did mention something. Would I keep that on my bar? I don't drink scotch like that, and I don't mind drinking scotch, but there are just certain scotches. No, I wouldn't keep it on the bar. If someone bought it for me and it was there, something a little different, then yes, it'll be up there, but it's not something that I would purposely go out to purchase. Not that specific one. So, Bowmore, you're good, but not to keep it on the actual bar. Now, this next one is called the Tomatin 12-year. This is a 12-year-old Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. And just so you know, Highland, it doesn't state exactly about the origin of Highland. However, This one, some of the background is it's supposed to be smooth and fruity in character. Well, the first one said that and they lied. It says it's matured in a combination of ex-bourbon and sherry cask. Okay, so it's supposed to be similar. Okay. Giving it a balanced flavor profile. Says we're supposed to offer aromas, your nose of wild heather, pine, and cedar, which means it's going to be very woodsy, with notes of cream, caramel, apples, and pears. I'm assuming that's probably coming from the bourbon barrels that they age it in. So we'll see. Usually they're aged about 6 to 9 months in those barrels. It says we're supposed to taste smooth, sweet, and fruity with notes of oak, vanilla, stem ginger, dried orange peel, and fresh mint. So we'll see what that is. It says it's supposed to be, the finish is full-bodied and buttery with a pleasantly oily texture. Oh, this is kind of a little thick. I just swirl it around, and the legs of them take a long time to run. So this could be very velvety on it. So it may be more flavorful than what we think. So we'll see. But the name Tomatin in Gaelic means hill of the juniper bush. So why they get the word juniper associated with Scotch, I have no idea. But we're about to find out. So. You ready? Okay, so I do smell those other notes in here. It smells more like if you took a bourbon and mixed it with a Scotch. It smells better than the first one. You can smell other things.
Yes.
Outside of the smoke, even though he could barely breathe just now.
I can breathe.
I do smell the caramel. Like I said, you know, bourbon has its general notes, but we'll see. Okay, that's different. So, it's not as warm as I thought it would be. But the flavor of it, now this one actually matches what it says is mixed with. So I can taste the bourbon. I even taste some of the sherry cask, which is like a wine, you know. And most of those notes, your caramels and your vanillas. Of course, it's peaty, but it's not as peaty as the other one. So what are your thoughts on the taste?
Let's see. Definitely got a lot of heat to it.
It don't have no lot of heat.
Yes, it does. It just burnt all the hairs off my nipples. But I can smell the fruit in that.
You can smell what fruit do you smell though?
I smell fruit and berries.
What kind of fruit and berries?
I smell.
Open this up. Sorry, y'all. His phone is on quick shutdown. Go ahead.
Well, the thing with me is, if you can smell the maple, the fruits, you can smell it was definitely, minted with a nice grapes, plums, the fruits that they use to get all that sweetness out of it. But it don't smell like tree bark and old moss and dirty grass. So,
well, the other one, you smell grass.
The other one that smelled like straight hefty trash.
And correction, y'all. The $46 was the Tomatin. It was on the other screen. The Bowmore is $58. Just so you know. That was the difference of the bottles. Now, would I keep this one on my bar? Yes. This would be one I would put on the bar. It probably won't get consumed as quick as everything else, but it'll be up there just to make sure that it's, I would. It's actually honest based on what it said it was, so not too bad. But how did you like those two that we tasted today, huh?
I didn't. I did not like them. I do not like them Sam I Am. I do not like them in a hat. I do not like them on a boat. Even my petty one over here, she ain't like it either. She ain't like it.
She don't like anything that smells like alcohol, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, as always, everyone's not gonna like everything. Everyone's not gonna taste it the same way. They're not gonna smell the same things, but it's good to at least expand your palate and taste it, and then you'll know for sure that you don't like it. So you don't have to worry about getting it. And when you see it or someone tells you that's what it is, you can say, give me something else, okay?
Yeah, because it's either going to be glad or hefty. Trash.
No, it may be good. It's not going to always be glad or healthy. Anyway.
See, it's more like, would you pay for somebody to torture you? I wouldn't pay for somebody to torture me. These two drinks right here, definitely will whoop your ass.
If you smoke a cigar, then chances are you'll like Scotch. If you smoke cigars, you will like Scotch. You definitely will like Scotch because it complements it. The same thing with cognac, same thing with bourbon. All three of those actually will complement. It depends on the type of bourbon because not all bourbons are the same either. So basically, with that stated, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. What's up, everybody? It's your girl T.
Pretty Timmy.
And we are here on Virgin Voyages, the Mediterranean cruise, looking at all the Greek island globe islands. And we are at the Draught Haus, which they have a lot of beers, a lot of shots. They also have a couple of cocktails, but we're taking a break from the cocktails today, and we are going to try out some shot tails, is what they call it. So with the shot tails, we're trying 3 different shots types. And I know you're looking going, well, I see 4 shot glasses up there. Well, one of them consists of a twofer, and then the other one is just one each. So this first one, which looks like a, looks like a little milkshake. This one is called Thar She Blows. It's a creamy shot tail, and it consists of Bailey's, Kahlua, amaretto, and whipped cream. So this probably will taste very good. I'm sure Timmy would like that. Might be nice for a shot. Timmy would like that one. This one is called Define Your Passion. This one has Flor de Caña rum, passion fruit, and lime juice. It's this one. And the next one is called the All Day Breakfast, which consists of 2 shots. So your first shot is the Jameson whiskey with the butterscotch in here, and then you're supposed to chase it with this, which consists of orange juice, bacon salt, and a bacon salted rim. So it's orange juice with a bacon salted rim. So you know how when you drink a margarita or you take a shot of tequila, and our camera is sliding down. Camera lady, our camera is sliding down again. Lift it up, move it forward to the table. Move it forward to the table. Now push it down.
That's good.
And sit it there and then tilt that up. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. We adjusting. There we go.
We back.
So, that's how we do this one, okay? Now, they say we're supposed to shoot it, but we're going to taste some of it and then we're going to. But I'm wondering, do we need to mix it? Because this looks like you need to drink the whole thing. And then this one looks like you need to drink the whole thing. This one's already mixed. This one we need to mix up because if you drink some, then you may not get the whole mix like I would get the whole mix, right?
So the double dipper wants to double dip, but you can't double dip because there's not that much double dip on it. So all you got to do is shoot half. You ain't got to mix them.
Okay.
That's how you chase stuff. See ya.
Anyway, we're going to start off with the thought she blows, okay?
Oh, hell no. See, now she got to be licking all over it. It's supposed to be drinking, not licking.
Ready? Mmm. This is good. This is for a coffee person.
Oh, that you like it?
Thar she blows is good.
Yeah, give me
Definitely a coffee person.
Mm-hmm.
See, told you it's good.
I agree. Both of y'all agree.
Now that's great. Now that is great right there.
That's
You
good.
will like that, P1.
Oh, I can't tell y'all drink it all.
Yeah, well, it got a little bit left in
That's
the bottom.
whipped cream at the bottom.
Oh, well.
But that's good.
And,
You'll like that.
and say the camera lady nothing.
Sorry. The camera lady was out like she didn't want to be trying anything.
Mm-hmm.
So this one
Yeah, that's
here
nice right
is
there.
called Find Your Passion. Now this is probably definitely something she would like, but it sounds like it's simple and it sounds like it's good. So we're going to go ahead and take it to the head. Oh, definitely. This tastes like that PMS that Peanut made for us, Halea.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely good. Camera lady.
Yay! Oh my God, save me some.
Now that's good. Now we kind of been hitting it. Now look, I don't know why we ain't been over here since we've been on this boat. Now we just finding where the good stuff is.
Because y'all been asleep. That's why. Because y'all been asleep. So
Wrong.
you have
wrong,
not
wrong,
explored
We have not been
anything.
asleep.
It tastes like a sour candy. Like, y'all
Tastes like a sour candy.
We've
you
been
can put that in
exploring
the candy.
everything else.
This is good.
It is good.
This is real good. Real good. Real good. Real good. Now, time to figure this out.
Y'all got that.
It's called All Day Breakfast.
I don't do chasers, so y'all got that.
Do you want me to show you how to do it?
No, I'm go first. I mean, I got to drink after you.
Yeah, I can go first.
I go first. Ready? Okay, so let me tell y'all what it tastes like.
Oh.
The first one, because you're supposed to taste it and then this blends in with it. But before this blends in with it, this tastes like some form of a candy, right? Because it's Irish whiskey and butterscotch. So it tastes like the butterscotch candy. But then with the bacon salted rim, with the orange juice, it tastes like, what's those chips? The barbecue chips. The kettle barbecue chips.
Smell it. I can smell it.
That's what this tastes like. And they talking about bacon salted rim. This probably ain't nothing but some goddamn kettle chips crushed up to make a rimming. You ain't getting none of the salt.
I did. It tastes nasty.
What tastes nasty?
The salt.
It tastes like the barbecue chips you like.
The salt ruined the drink. They could have kept the damn salt. It ruined the drink.
Yeah, then do this then.
I left a little bit for her last. She tasted
She didn't want to taste this.
No,
She didn't want
I don't do
this.
no tracers. I don't do chasers.
There you go. Yeah, so you don't want the salt? Go ahead, try that. That
That's
tastes
good.
better to you? I don't know, your face frowned up.
No, and I was getting some orange. Got orange juice out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's better.
You want to taste it?
A
Camera
lot better
lady?
than the salt. salt, nasty.
So for y'all shot takers, and just so you know, the actual amount of the shots are $9. Average, most of them are $9. Excuse me.
Okay.
Belching, excuse me. And one of them is a non-alcoholic one. That one's $8. Now I got the hiccups. Hold on one second.
You know what works for the hiccups? Chop in the throat. One good damn chop in the throat. Your hiccups be gone. Or maybe as they always say, two chops.
The
Two
best
chops.
way for you to do is two things you can do. If you lean over, because leaning over pushes on your diaphragm. So when you have your hiccups, is your diaphragm having spasms. So if you lean over, so that's why if you're sitting up and people say, hold your breath, well, they want you to hold your breath because the whole purpose of holding your breath is to keep your diaphragm from spasming. But sometimes the spasms are too strong, and that's why when you stop holding your breath, the hiccups come back. So I've tried this, and it has worked 100% of the time. You lean forward, okay, or you lean forward some and like tense up your abs, and it holds your diaphragm. It forces your diaphragm to hold in its place, and you hold your breath that way. Or you can drink water, because you can't breathe and consume water at the same time. And next thing you know, about 15 seconds later, no more hiccups. Look, no more hiccups. You hear this? No more hiccups. No more hiccups.
That's because we paused the camera.
No more hiccups. You ain't chopped nobody's throat. Shut up.
Two chops.
Anyway, this Draught Haus, for those of you, now even though we just did shots here, I'm not much of a beer drinker, so I would say if you like beer, this is the place you come. So if you prefer, this is sort of like Virgin's form of a pub, but it's not situated like a pub. It's very contemporary, as you saw in the little scanning of the area. It's just seating at the window with some cushions and so forth. So it doesn't look like a pub, but they have all kinds of beer here. They have Lager, Pilsner, Wheated Ale, Pale Ale, IPA, Saison, Amber Ale, Brown Ale, Porter, and Stout. They have suds on tap. They also have just regular liquors like your straight shooters. They have shots, flavor shots, and they also have cocktails. And in addition, just like at any bar, you have your suds in the bottles and the cans. So if you want some form of a sparkling wine, they do have them in the cans, in addition to having some seltzers and also some hangover-free Red Bull and Moment drinks for you to drink on. And they also have wine. But their wines are in the can, just so you know. So they don't have bottles. They're not popping bottles over here. Everything in here is either coming out of if it's a wine or a beer, it's coming out of the draft or it's coming out of a can. So just so you know. So this is where you come if you want to have a couple of beers or take some shots, or it's just a round of you and everybody likes something different. You come here and just everybody be happy. So outside of that, you got anything else for the people?
Don't let them put that old nasty salt on the glass.
So out of these shots, which one did you like? Did you like the Tharshy Blows with the whipped cream? Did you like the Find Your Passion, or did you like the All Day Breakfast?
All of them was good. I liked all of them.
You liked all of them? You had a favorite? Like if it had to be in order?
The first one was the whipped cream, was the better.
The whipped cream, but you like those because you also like coffee anyway.
Right, because it was a coffee base.
So Tharshy Blows, and then the Find Your Passion, and then All Day Breakfast. Okay. I'm a little caught between the first two. I would say the Find Your Passion was probably my number one. Cameraman in the back. Cameraman, yes. That's a non-gender, it's just cameraman. That's just the damn name of it.
How about my actual
Woman
name?
and a man. Same thing. It's still man in the
How about my
word.
name? How about my name? The one you gave me at birth.
Halea in the background,
you,
y'all.
thank
That's
you,
why
thank
she ain't got no mic on.
Oh.
And then Tharshy Blows is the second one. It's creamy. Everyone Now some people is not creamy. They don't like cream, but either way, very good. And they have other ones as well. Some of the other ones, they also have a J&C Junior, which is a Jack Daniels based shot, and that consumes of Jack Daniels and Coke reduction. Aztec chocolate bitters is in there, so they just add some chocolate bitters to a Jack and Coke. They also have one called a Jellyfish, which consists of vodka, sambuca, blue curacao, and a drop of cream. They also have a Senior Doli, which is tequila based, with Epsilon Blanca tequila, pineapple, and maraschino cherry. Then they also have a non-alcoholic one as well called Rings of Saturn, and that's primarily gin, the zero proof gin, passion fruit, argy and lemon. So just to give you an idea of what's here for all you shot takers, you will enjoy yourself on Virgin as well. So with that said, I think that's about it, ain't it, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks, we're going to give you your time back. Thank you for joining us on Virgin Voyages as we're doing our bar reviews, the Mediterranean one, Resilient Lady, just to be specific, because all the Virgins are not exactly the same,
No.
and neither is any other cruise ship. So when you go to the bars, go ahead and check out their menus. You'll be surprised that they may have different cocktails and options for you to try that the other ones did not. I am here today on the rocks on Virgin Voyages on the Mediterranean, which is going through all the ports of Greece, and I will be reviewing some cocktails and some whiskey. Go ahead and join me. Today the featured cocktail is the Cosmo Queen. I think I'm gonna pass on the Cosmo Queen, but it looks like to get a good selection of those, I think I'm gonna try the Entertainer. We're gonna skip the non-alcoholic ones. We're gonna do the Stay for Another. We're gonna do the Darkest Before Dawn. I think we're gonna switch to Johnny Walker Black. Oh, that one got the coffee in it. Ooh, I think we're gonna do that. Then you got a rum one, which is called Neptune's Fortune. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, oh, wait a minute. This one has vodka and bourbon. A little different. There's quite a few of these up here. Now, am I gonna do all 6?
They will all be in numerical order, even despite shuffling them up.
7 of them?
Wild. 1, 2, 3, go!
I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. You have to stay tuned to find out. All right, everybody. Like I told you, Timmy has decided to join me today. You ready? Try some grown folk cocktails, some grown folk
Yeah, I'm
drinks.
ready now. How to get comfortable.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Anyway, this right here, we're on the rocks, and this one right here is the Darkest Before Dawn. So the drinks that we're going to be trying today, just so you'll know when they come up, is the Darkest Before Dawn, Take the Lead. The Darkest Before Dawn is a rum-based drink. Take the Lead is a vodka-based drink. Ember Spice is a mezcal drink, which some people think is tequila-based, but it's not. Mezcal is not tequila. That's a mezcal drink. And then we also have bourbon base, which is called Stay for Another. So those are the ones we're going to be trying today. We're going to be trying those 5 drinks, this one and those 4 that I just mentioned. Okay, all right. So with this one here is Darkest Before Dawn, which includes 10 to 1, so it's black owned rum. It's a dark rum, and it's also actually partially owned by Sierra as well. A tawny port wine, so you already know it's going to have like a taste, a form of like a cognac in there. Mr. Black coffee liqueur, which is going to be a little different.
Yes.
Within that mixture, some lemon, some Peychaud's bitters, and some Fee Brothers foam. I don't know what Fee Brothers foam is. Look that up. Google it, because your girl don't know. I wasn't ready for that one, but real pretty. It's in a rock glass. It has a little circle piece of ice, and it also has your little flower, which also gives it a little aroma. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a taste and see what it's like.
Mhm.
It's a good balance. I would say you would think it would be more like because it has the coffee in there, that it would be more coffee forward, but the coffee just accents it. It doesn't overpower it, because you still taste the other flavors. You got
It's
that.
half
You
and
got
half.
that trash face.
Yeah, it's a little half and half. It
What you
it
mean?
ain't hefty, but it can be glad.
Okay, you know what?
I'm just saying.
You ain't gonna keep calling the drinks hefty.
I didn't say hefty. I said
You
glad.
said glad.
Yeah, it could be glad.
Second tastes better.
No, yeah, it's definitely moving up a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely moving up a little bit.
What you mean it's getting better?
No,
You. What you mean moving up? You be moving up the hefty. You know what? You wrong for that.
moving up the hefty.
Like I said, this 2 cap full. I'm the real deal.
Mm-mm.
This is good. This is good for the coffee drinkers. This is good for the real grown cocktail drinkers. It's not strong, but it's not strong with alcohol, right?
No, it's not strong.
What
It's
you
just-
taste? When
the
you
blend,
taste it,
I
what
took
you
a little
taste?
closer, but the blend is not all that smooth to me.
So okay, so I know what you mean. So this cocktail, you know, in some cocktails, something is always forward, but this sort of like tricks you. So when you first consume it, it gives you all the other flavors, but it ends with the coffee. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So the thing is, most people want what you start off with to end with the same thing, or it be just that one blend where it's just what it is on the front end and the back end. This one is very tricky because it'll give you all of the, let me see, what was it in the beginning? You taste more of the rum, the port wine, the Peychaud's bitters up front,
Yes.
but you don't taste the coffee until
Until
after
it-
you swallow and it's your finish. So the coffee is your finish, but everything else is upon your initial consumption. So,
Yes.
so what part do you like better, when you first sip it or when it ends?
Neither.
You wrong for that. He said he ain't like either. I like it, so I'm putting it over to the side. I don't want the waitress to take it away because I'm going to drink it. Okay. All right. All right. So our next one that we're going to get, because that one is a darkest before dawn, that one is a rum. So the next one we're going to try, let me see, we got a vodka, a mezcal, a scotch, and a bourbon. So I think we'll probably go with the vodka for the next one.
Yes.
That would make it easy. That's to take the lead. Where's she at?
Can't go wrong with vodka.
She's supposed to be bringing us the other one, so we'll see. We're gonna let her do it. But earlier today, and you'll probably hear more about it when we do the review for what we did today, because our daughter is not with us right now, and me and my daughter went to a tea tasting today. And she thought it was like, you know, you're gonna put your little sugar in there, you know, just taste it however you want to taste it and drink it. But she didn't realize this was just like you would do a spirit or a wine tasting. You're tasting it in its purest form. So at this tasting, they gave you a plate of it in its dry form, as well as what it looks like when you steam it. basically, or you run, you boil your water. So it's like the hot, soft version, and then what is rolled up in its natural state. Okay, what it looks like before you drink it, and what it looks like after you drink it, right? And we tried 4 different ones. One was oolong tea. Another one was green tea, one was black tea, and the last one was hibiscus tea, which is what they call herb tea, basically. And what they actually do is they give it to you in different flutes, and you'll see it in the vlog. But I can tell you, each of the teas, especially from China, they have a purpose, right? And so one is for relaxing, one is for moving your digestive system, one is to make you go to sleep, one is to keep you up, so it basically varies. And I'm sitting there, now mind you, this is before I ate breakfast. So I woke up a certain time today and I ate a banana, but that was it. So it wasn't really a full meal on my stomach. But our next drink is here. All right. Oh, she gave us some water. Thank you. If you could give us the take the lead.
You wanna have the take the lead?
Yeah, what did you make? Did you make something already?
No, he's gonna make the ember spice.
Okay, that's fine. You can bring the ember spice. Thank you. She bought us some water to keep us hydrated. All right, keep us hydrated. That's a good waitress. She know we need a drink. We need some hydration in between the drinks.
Yes.
So, back to the tea. So I'm drinking the tea. Now he's telling the stories, but this is after he done had us smell some of them and taste them and everything. And the oolong was good. We got to the second one, which was the true, was it the green or the black tea? That was the green tea, and then it was the black tea. So when we got to the black tea, the green tea is good for your system, to get your system moving and stuff like that. So if you have a hard time, we're talking about true green tea, not the fake green tea, not the Lipton tea, okay? And I'm sitting there and I'm drinking the black tea, but as I'm drinking the black tea, I'm sitting there and I'm listening to him, and my stomach is like, oh, we moving. I'm like, oh no, you can't move right now because I'm not in a position for you to move right now. And my mouth started watering. I'm like, oh my God, am I gonna throw up? What's gonna happen? I'm like, all I'm doing is sipping tea. It's not like I'm eating or whatever. And it's not that early in the morning. And I'm like, oh my God, please. I can't go to the bathroom right now. I just can't. My stomach was like, we moving right now. So you got to do something. And I was like, oh no, I can't go right now. I can't go right now. So then we ventured into the black tea for it to hit my stipple in my system. Now, mind you, they said that the oolong and the green tea is to help your system moving. The black tea is to stop it moving, meaning like if you got, diarrhea or something, or you got an imbalance in your gastro system, you use the black tea. Think of it as your Imodium, your natural version of Imodium AD, basically. It's supposed to stop it. So it wasn't until I started drinking the black tea that my stomach said, okay, we good. Because, man, I was about to get to shuffling and be like, excuse me, sir, excuse me, because my stomach, and so was like, I was like, I can't go right now. And my daughter was looking at me across the table like, you all right? And I'm like, I'm all right, I'm good. I don't know if she saw a little bit of sweat, but that's pretty much what it was. Thank you. Thank you. So, that was part of the tea thing. Just want to let y'all know, when y'all drinking the real deal, the real tea, please know what tea you're drinking, because that tea is going to impact you in various ways. It's going to make you go to the bathroom, stop you from going to the bathroom, or have opium in it to make your ass go to sleep. So I'm going to need you. Oh, and then they have one to keep you up and going. Okay, so just be mindful of that. So this one is What did she say this one was? The Ember Spice.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is the Ember Spice. It comes in a rock glass with a ball and a dried lime at the top. And this one consists of mezcal, specifically Del Muguay Vita Mezcal, some Don Julio Blanco tequila, so it includes mezcal and tequila, Amaro Monteguero, that is a liqueur, strawberry, which is some bunched up strawberries. You can see a couple little pieces in here, so they probably mushed it up and strained it. Lime, which is the piece that's on top. Yeah, I was looking at what the other piece is. Some chocolate bitters and some ginger beer. So this sounds like this should probably taste pretty good. Pretty good. Let me see.
I don't know. Ginger beer kind of ruin every drink.
So, before you, I'm just gonna let you drink.
Yes, let me try it.
I'm
Let me
gonna
try.
give mine, but I'm gonna wait till he try it.
I can even smell it from here. I can smell the ginger beer.
What you smell?
The ginger beer. I can smell it from here. See,
You don't smell the ginger
so
beer.
That don't need to go in every drink. See, sometimes we put that crazy concoction in there
What you mean
and give it a
crazy?
different
Why
name.
is it crazy?
Because they don't go with everything. Not bad, but not glad.
Not bad, but it's not glad, so it's not trash. You said it's not glad,
Right.
but that ain't what you meant, though, right?
It's not glad, but it's not bad. Now, it's better than that first one. That first one was straight trash.
Don't say it was trash, because
Okay.
it wasn't trash. Well, okay, to
It
you
was
it was
glad.
trash. To you it was trash.
In between, glad and hefty.
So I just want y'all to know that two-cap full.
Walmart brain.
I just want y'all to know that two-cap full folk gonna think everything that tastes like liquor
No,
is trash.
no. You gonna drink something, you want a good drink. I want a good drink, a nice taste, nice smooth out taste. Last night, me and my daughter ordered some drinks, and they look good. But my stomach last night was like, no, you shouldn't have drunk that, baby. We gonna make you pay for that one. You shouldn't have drunk that one, baby. We gonna make you pay for that one. Then we went to the
You stupid.
disco, and while I was already paying for it, then my head said, once the lights started flashing and everything, set my migraine up, so I had a double whammy going on last night.
So your stomach was going and your head was going. And that's why you retreated to the room?
Then I went to the casino because I was trying to balance myself out.
Hold on. I'm
gonna tell the truth.
I know. Hold on right there. I just want to y'all make a note that what he said was, first his stomach was messing up. Then we got to the club and the strobe lights triggered his migraine. But for him to balance it out, he had to go to the casino. Go ahead.
I went to the casino to try to settle down, mellow out, because everybody else was crunk in their red, and I didn't want to end the night on a sour night. So I figured I'd set a casino and let myself get it together. So I already had a stomach ache and a headache. And then the casino just finished me off and gave me an ass ache. Because they kicked me in the ass. I said, I'm just going to do it. So I went on to the room and put my head down in shame, because I was like, I had a triple threat last night. How often do you get a triple threat?
Because your ass should have went to the room instead of the casino.
No, see, I didn't want to go sit in the room. I was trying to mellow out.
Okay, how you mellow out at the casino with all them lights and noises?
No.
Didn't those lights and noises, didn't the noises trigger your migraine?
Strobe lights trigger migraine. Strobe.
Okay, but
Not
sounds
just
can do too, because
sound,
it's
but
loud.
No, but it was the strobe lights that had it. It's almost like when the strobe light flash, like it's about to stick a knife in your eye. That's how it is. Anybody who suffers migraines, headaches, I tell you, them strobe lights, it's almost like somebody took a knife and go, pew. So, like I was saying, I already had a little stomach issue. I was handling that. Then when I had the headache issue, I was handling that. But then as I sat in the casino and ran through a few dollars.
All of a sudden, what? Did your headache hurt more?
My ass hurt it more than anything
I'm
else.
sure it did. I'm
Cause that
sure it did.
casino was straight trash. You know what it's like to sit there and feed a machine and get it nice and plump, and they don't want to give it to you. Then some joker come in behind you and put in $2. $2. Well, I ain't gonna say two. It was a $20 bill, and that joker just racked up.
So guess what? So the story you told me last night about the person who came behind somebody else, use the person they came behind. Ain't that some shit?
Let's get into these
You
drinks.
see,
Let's
you
get
see
into
what I
these
mean? You
drinks.
see what I mean? He was talking so bad about somebody, but anyway, for those of you who really want to know, Timmy said this drink is trash. This is at the On the Rocks.
I said it was glad.
The first one we tasted was the which one was that? The Ember Spice? Yes, the Ember Spice. He said he didn't like that one. No, that was Darkest Before Dawn. Sorry. That was the Darkest Before Dawn was the first one. He said it was trash. I said it's good. Ember Spice, this one right here. This is for an acquired taste. So all of you, those of you who know me, and we drink that type of stuff, this is good. For those of you who do 2 capfuls, you could take Timmy's outcome of it. This is good. This, yes, it is for an acquired taste, but it's good if you're looking for an acquired taste type
A nasty
cocktail.
drink.
It is not nasty.
Tragedy.
This is good. This is good. Time to hydrate. Get your water. So the waitress is actually, and she also bought us some snacks, y'all. Like, go ahead and snack up while y'all drinking. I'm gonna eat me a pretzel. Now, I don't know which one she's gonna bring us next, but it's either the Take the Lead, the Energetic Snaps, or the Stay for Another. Yep. Stay for Another, Energetic Snaps, Neptune's Fortune, or Take the Lead. So we'll see what she does, what she brings us this time. But how'd you like Scarlet Night last night?
Oh, that was so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's the one night I think this ship has come alive because everybody was crunk. The whole damn boat was crunk. Red was everywhere. You thought it was like the Bloods was running the ship. If you was a Crip, you been in trouble.
Look, and we was prep walking to They Not Like Us the whole time. We got on red.
Yeah, but it was a party. It was a good vibe.
I like it. Now, our daughter, I asked her why she was going back to the room. She told me because the DJ, they was busy trying to hype people up. It was a little lame party. I said, well, the party started at 11:30. She was walking back to the room at 11:50. I'm like, you only gave it 20 minutes. People are coming from shows. People are coming from doing other stuff that ended. You know, you got to give it a little time. She said, it was lame. It was boring. So I went and got my tea and came to the room.
Now,
So she went back to the room because I was finishing up a business call. Only had for about 30 minutes. So by the time I left and went to the party, it was crunk. Folk was jumping in the pool. The party was jumping, popping on the main level and the upper level. So I don't know what she was talking about, but anyway, that's how it was. All right, thank you. And which one is this one?
The energetic snap.
The Energetic Snap. Thank you.
thank you.
So this is the Energetic Snaps. It looks like an espresso martini.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think Timmy will like this one. However, this is with Johnny Walker Black Laser Scotch, cold brew coffee, Price, 5 price molasses. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a S, not a 5. Spice molasses, Angostura bitters, and Fee Brothers foam. So we got that foam again up at the top. So just so let me let y'all know, Fee Brothers foam is an alternative. It's similar to what is that foam that I use at the house? It's a replacement for egg white. I'm trying to remember what I have at home, but I can't remember right off the top of my head right now because I've been drinking today. Okay, I've been drinking, so I can't remember. But there is aquafaba. Those are replacements for the foam. So when you see a bartender when they put a white, the white egg, the white of an egg in a cocktail is not for taste. You don't taste, like if you was to consume egg white, you're not gonna taste anything. It's in here to create the foam of your drink. So when you shake it or whatever, it creates that foam. So just so you know when you see a foamy drink, it has egg white in there. But if you're allergic, they usually use, most places like bartenders, they won't use egg white. They will use a replacement. And in this specific situation, there's another type of egg white alternative, which is Fee Brothers foam, which I also need to try to see what's the difference between that and the aquafaba that I normally use for the foam. So anyway, would you like to try it first?
No, go ahead. You go first.
Or you want me to go first?
Yes.
That way, if I die, then he'd be alive for the check and to take care of stuff.
Somebody got to get a check.
Very strong coffee forward. I would have called it an espresso martini. But I guess this is, the only difference is the espresso martini, instead of using what they normally use, it is a Scotch instead.
Woo.
But it's very, very, very espresso, meaning if you drink espresso, you will love this. If you don't like espresso, because you could drink coffee and don't like espresso, this is like that potent stuff. This gonna have you up, okay? How you like it, Mr. Coffee? Because I'm not a coffee drinker, but I'll drink coffee cocktails.
Now,
So what's your thought?
I'm gonna give it my honest layout.
Yeah, give your honest
It is
opinion.
definitely, read my lips, trash.
I thought you was gonna talk about the coffee.
Can you hear me now? Trash. That's nasty. That is just nasty. To pay for that drink will be abomination.
I could have sworn the way you started, you was gonna say, if you're a coffee drinker, this is the thing, but you just called it straight trash.
Straight
So
trash.
this is hefty.
Hefty.
This is the hefty, the janitor version of hefty.
Yeah, this that lawn strength.
The lawn.
bag. The lawn strength bag. Trash. Industrial.
It's not one of my favorites. I wouldn't call it hefty trash. I would say if you drink espresso coffee, like those of y'all who go to, to the European countries and y'all drink that coffee that come in that little ass shot cup and you just take that swig because you want that jump, it's the same thing except with alcohol. So if you like that, this is for you. But for those of you who think that this is gonna replicate like an espresso martini where it tastes more chocolatey with just a little bit of espresso, no, boo. This, I know they said it got Scotch in it, but I swear to God, this tastes like they just went with the Scotch and it was all espresso. I would say it's probably one of my least favorites out of the 3 that we tasted, but it's all right. I wouldn't call it trash. I would just say it's for those who like the espresso stuff. What's up, everybody? It's your girl T with Adventures of Spirits.
What up, everybody? It's Pretty Tim on a nice, pretty day, sitting in the back of the boat, Bloop, 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 bloop.
Not a boat, it's a ship.
I feel like
If it floats, it's a boat.
The-
Bloop, 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 bloop.
and this is our daughter Halea. And we are on the Virgin Voyages, and we are actually doing this review of the dock. It's actually also called the Draught Haus because it's a bar, a lounge area, an outdoor the perfect place for the sunset is towards the back of the ship. So when you drive away, you get to see the sunset. And I can tell you it's the most, not saying that people don't come out here, but it is probably the most best kept secret on the ship, I would say, because there's people here, but during the time that you would think it would be busy, it's not busy. So it's always good to come around that time, which is usually in the evening when people are getting ready for dinner. But anyway, that's when the sun is setting and it's an ideal time. But getting back on the subject, we're here doing a review on just 3 of their 6 cocktails that they have signature here. What are y'all doing?
he
Nothing.
looked at me funny.
Why are you picking with her?
I ain't messing with her. I'm looking at the sun.
He looked at me and just like, what's your problem?
Anyway, let me get back to this. We are reviewing some cocktails, some of the Draught Haus's signature cocktails, and reason why we're only going to be trying 3 out of their 6 is because out of their 6, 2 of them are non-alcoholic drinks, and one of them is a drink that just sounds very plain, very common. So we wanted to try 3 that were very different and something that we haven't tried before, or haven't been like anything that we've tried before. So what we selected to try is the Bees Please. So the Bees Please is this one here, and this Bees Please is a gin drink. So it's Tanqueray. Tanqueray, Florida Sevilla gin. So it's a specific Tanqueray. Pear liqueur, lemon juice, and honey. And we're gonna try that one first, but we have 3 out there. A second one is the Fig Sour, which is a bourbon-based drink, and then we also have the Golden Horizon, which is a tequila-based drink. So I'm gonna ask the ones here, what do you want to try first?
Bees.
You're gonna try the Bees Please first? Okay, we're gonna try the Bees Please first. So let's get with the Bees Please. All right, Bees Please. Gin, pear liqueur, lemon juice, and honey. Okay, this is similar to something.
Then why is she sipping both sides?
Double dipping.
Double dipping.
I can take an extra sip.
You could have sipped it from the
But
same
you double
sip.
dip.
It don't matter.
Yes, it does.
She's a
Girl.
double dipper.
I ain't nobody no double dipper. What it taste like? Does it taste like anything you've tasted before?
Kind of.
What? Like the amaretto? Because it got the sour in there?
I think so, yeah. But it's like more diluted.
Okay, then you know what? Maybe because, you know what? Take this and spin it around just in case there's more of the drink on the bottom.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Double dipper like your mama. You see, she
Oh,
just
I'm
be
sipping
quiet.
from the same side, mind you.
What, did it taste different now or the same?
It tastes more sour than the
More sour than the first one?
Oh, yeah.
Timmy gonna tell y'all what the real deal is.
What's the deal?
Definitely hefty. Oh yeah,
Come on.
y'all.
We're
Roll
not
in the
live.
background.
We're not
We gonna
live.
record.
We're doing our review, but whatever happens, happens. We don't edit it.
Oh.
Oh, man, you took off the other one. I
We
missed
got Eddie and Terry in the house over here.
I need witnesses
We
that I'm
just
being
came-
poisoned.
For a Golden Horizon.
A golden horizon.
We came for the Golden Horizon. I haven't had one
what
yet.
it is, I
We
think
in
I'm
day
trying to
3
give a
and
check.
or
And you
whatever.
haven't had it. Is it a known drink? Because that's why we got
That
it.
is
She
the
said
drink.
that's the drink.
That's
Well, then I
usually
need
my
to try
first
it.
cocktail when I get on board.
Okay.
The Golden
drink.
Horizon. Yes,
Okay.
the drink.
Timmy says she's trying to get a check.
Ain't nobody trying to get no check. You need to stop.
What else did we have?
So we have the bee's knees. We also have the
Bees
fig sour,
Please.
bees please, the fig
Oh,
sour,
the bees knees, yes.
and the golden horizon.
Okay, so yeah. Golden
So have
Horizon.
you tasted this one?
Which one is that one?
This the fig
That's the
sour.
That's the one.
I've had one before.
That's the one you and
It's been a while.
It's
Stanley
been a
likes
while, then that
one
means
too.
it must not be all that great.
It was,
If it's been
I
a
don't
while,
remember.
you ain't
Yeah,
get
it's
it
been a while.
again.
No.
No, because we usually get
We
Golden
know
Horizon.
Golden Horizon.
Okay, well then we're gonna say this one for last. Then. We're gonna say this one for last. They said that one was the good one.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
and then the Timmy lay me down right there, right?
The
The
Timmy
bees,
lay me down.
please.
Timmy lay me down.
So,
You didn't name
what did you like? Did you like the drink? You didn't like it, so it was trash.
You said it was
Hefty or
hefty.
glad?
Glad.
That's the.
It was
the
glad, so not
Yeah.
too bad. It's bees please.
Bees.
Bees please. So it's gin,
Oh, yeah,
honey, some pear liqueur, and lemon juice.
You've had that one.
Yeah, I rock one of those.
He's had one of those.
It's a little
before, too.
trash.
The honey ain't doing a thing.
You don't like that one. She don't like it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay.
Check for a
Bees
minute.
please, thumbs up for me. Thumbs up for me.
Timmy, take
So we're
me
gonna
out.
try this fig sour. You gonna start it off?
Nope.
No.
Why not?
I don't want to start off. You start off. Just keep it in the same, area.
You know, see, you just want the check. That's what you want. So this is
You got the drinks.
bullet bourbon, fig jam, and citrus. for
Oh,
this
that's
one.
good.
Yeah,
So you know how they-
that's
So
the
it-
one you and Stanley.
Oh, it smells good.
That's good.
Yeah, you and Stanley like that one.
And vibe on.
Oh, I like this one.
Oh, we're not gonna like it.
And what?
He said vibe.
Drink on.
Vibe on, drink.
Drink up.
We'll
Trigger.
see y'all at
That
Scarlet
one
Night.
right there,
This one right here. Is it like it?
Because the Angostura is what's floating on top.
Ooh,
So
whoa!
stir
Thank
it up
you.
A little bit. It's basically like a daiquiri, but passion fruit.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Then we might like that. It might be a drink for you.
Yes, it's sweet without being too sweet.
Good. Thank you all.
Thank
I
y'all.
see y'all Scarlet Night.
Yes.
Dang.
Sorry, I hit you.
Oh,
See?
Oh, be quiet. How do you like it?
it was sweet, and then after the alcohol taste actually kicked in, and I'm like, never mind.
You didn't like the aftertaste.
No. Yeah, to be sure.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That one ain't bad.
With the apple
This
crisp
one
on-
ain't too bad.
That one ain't
Apple
bad.
crisp on the edge.
That's a fig.
I
You
can
ever seen
run
a
that one a
fig?
little bit.
No,
Okay, you want to taste the fig?
no.
It's a dried fig.
Oh, I'm good then. I thought it was like a dried apple crisp. I was like, oh, I like those.
This wasn't bad, was it?
No, that's not bad.
Okay. So Timmy trying to get grown then.
No, that's just not
So
bad.
so this is bourbon in this one. So you trying to get grown. You just like it because
No.
you want people to think you growing up in
No,
this
it's
drinking world.
just not bad.
Okay. That's what you said. Okay. We'll see.
The boat bagging out. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
It is good. That's right. We are moving.
Backing
we
out.
moving, y'all.
Backing out.
This is good.
Yeah.
This was good.
These captains, some of these boys got some good license. We are backing out.
The
Between
person in
the
that
two
boat
pilots.
needs to watch
But that's
themselves.
those are pilots. So we got the bag between them. See all these boats over here, everybody, they done made them set their tail off to the side.
Well, they can't see it, but you telling them what's going on. But you
If you've been on a boat or a
Ship.
ship, as Tanya say, when the ship is leaving dock, most of the time they turn and burn. But we back it out and then we're gonna turn and burn.
Well, that person in that yacht needs to put some pup in the,
they gonna move. I don't know what that one gonna do though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Or
I'm
that
like,
one gonna do. Well, no, that's the tugboat.
yeah.
That's to keep you aligned with, not to go out of.
And I guess the same with that one too. But
That's
that one,
that's the police right there. That's the harbor
Okay.
patrol.
oh, okay. Well, then the yacht needs
Well,
to
where that
keep
yacht
pushing.
going?
He gonna get out the way.
Let me tell you, they got yachts and stuff out here, like they do, like in Miami during sunset. People are out in the middle of the water and they're docked and they're watching the sunset. So, and we're in Bodrum, by the way. We are actually recording this from Bodrum, Turkey, on our Mediterranean cruise on Virgin Voyages with Addie and Terry and their group, their Greek Isle Glow cruise. So, I'm gonna show y'all the drink again. This is the Golden Horizon. As you heard between Terry and Addie, they said this is the drink, and she said this is normally a drink that she gets all the time, and she hasn't had one yet, and it's been 3 days. So I guess this just reminded her that she needs to get it, which is what she's about to now. But I just wanted to show you the layering of it. It looks like a sunrise, basically. But as she said, to mix it in, because the absinthe, she said, is at the top, but it doesn't say anything on here about absinthe being in here. But I'm stirring it anyway, and it might be something in here that tastes like. But the Golden Horizon consists of, this is the tequila drink. This is the Olmeca Altos Plata Tequila, which is a Blanco, Chinola passion fruit liqueur, and honey and fresh basil. So, gonna go ahead and give this a sip. Oh, that's different. Hold on.
Well, that's scary. What do you mean by different?
Okay, it's the same. I wanted to make sure it was stirred up right. That was pretty good. Pretty good. When I say different, it's because when you listen to the ingredients, you're expecting, if you're used to tasting these things individually, you're expecting a certain, flavor, or when you taste it. But it's different than what I thought it would be. It doesn't taste like a tequila to me. Does it taste like a tequila to you?
No.
It tastes like it's probably like a gin or a vodka.
Yes.
That was probably in there, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like a tequila.
No.
And you know what it is? The passion fruit also gives it a different
Passion
flavor.
fruit always saves the day.
Yes, because can you imagine if it was a different type of fruit? Like if it was orange juice in there, it would be too orangey. If it was cranberry, it'd be too bitter. Maybe if it had pineapple juice and mango juice instead of passion fruit, it would give it much more of a sweeter taste, probably. Don't know, but so far, this is pretty good.
I feel like that was the best one out of 3.
So that was going to be my next question. Which one is your favorite? The last one, the Golden Horizon?
I still don't like it,
But you said you liked the second one.
No.
You did.
I said the taste was fun, but like the alcohol.
The aftertaste.
Yeah.
Okay. So Horizon was your best out of the 3, but it doesn't mean that it's something that you would order on your own again.
Yes.
So far, since you've been on this cruise, which is your favorite drink so far? The Amaretto sour. Okay. She likes the Amaretto sour, which I think that, excuse me, if this didn't have an aftertaste, would you have liked this one?
Yeah.
Probably. Okay, that's what I thought.
I like that
one. So, which one did you like?
Number 2.
So you like the fig sour. Okay. Well, my favorite, actually, as of right now, is the fig sour. It's my number 1. Golden Horizon is my number 2. And I don't even mind the bees, please. I don't mind it. And I say that because if I had to choose to order, it wouldn't be the first thing that I would order. I'm just saying it is something that I would drink again if it was offered to me. I'll put it that way. Not too bad. See the sun going away, we backing out and turning around, which means the way we're turning, we'll probably be driving past the sun again.
It's windy.
It's very windy. Y'all see my little crochets just blowing in the wind, but
It's getting a little chilly, and we got dinner at 9.
Yes, we do. So it looks like y'all it seems like the fig sour won. It won 2 votes out of 3.
Yes.
Okay. All gone.
Did y'all see that? She
Sure
didn't
did.
save me none.
Sure did.
I like that.
And Golden Horizon was number 2. And nobody but me picked number 3. So I would say Golden Horizon pretty much was the best out of the 3 between all 3 of us. It was either our number 1 or our number 2. So not too bad. So thanks for the recommendation, Addie. Bless you. Hey everybody, it's your girl T from Adventures and Spirits, and I'm here with Timmy.
So pretty, Timmy.
Whatever. I'm here with Timmy, and we are back at On the Rocks, and we are tasting some spirits that we haven't tasted before. And I wanted to know how the. You got Coke?
No, cologne.
It's the cologne. Your cologne? So your cologne making you stink.
For the moment.
Anyway, see, that's what happened when they go out and buy their own cheap cologne. Or they get the little store representative woman trying to tell them, oh, you should buy this, this, buy that. Now you come home and sneeze.
No. That's not the case.
That's not the case. Then who bought that? Who bought that cologne? Because it ain't me. And who told you to buy it?
All colognes and stuff like this neat because when I had COVID and it kind of took away my sense of smell, then when it came back, it turned into a wolfbane smell. Now I smell everything all the time on the 10th hour. I can even spare the money in your
Some little perfume girl done told him that this smells good, go on and buy it, and he bought it, so now he's sneezing, he allergic to it. But anyway, we about to get into these samples. So we drank at On the Rocks before on Virgin Voyages. That's where we are as of right now, sailing on the Mediterranean Sea. And we wanted to come back and actually try a couple of the whiskeys because they specialize in a lot of various whiskeys here at this particular bar. So if you're ever on the Virgin Voyages and you want to partake in different various types of whiskeys, scotches, bourbon, and so forth, this is where you want to come. They have everything from American to Scotch to Irish to Japan through what's the other one? Indian, Canadian, blended, single malt, all of that they have it here. And so if that's what you want, this is where you want to come. Now, Sip Lounge does have a lot of variation Indian, and then we have the where is it? God dog it. Where is it? It is the Tomatin, which is a single malt Scotch, and that's the Tomatin 12-year Scotch right here. Okay. Now, just so you know, Timmy is trying to be grown today on this cruise. So since Timmy trying to be grown, Timmy is going to be sipping this with me and letting you know if it's something that he would like. Now, we're not going to really take his take and feedback like it's official, since he since he a baby and all that. We just going to let him taste it so he can see that he ain't that grown. He needs to stay on the porch and stop being on the porch to play with the big dogs. That is not where he needs to be. What you mean wrong?
Timmy would be where he at. And where I'm at is where Timmy be.
Timmy need to be on the goddamn porch, just like I said. You need to be on the porch with the house dogs, because you can't play with the big dogs in the fields. That's what that is.
Timmy gonna be where he at. So that's where Timmy be.
Okay, well we gonna see how big dog Timmy is. Okay, let's see how big Timmy is. So the first one we're gonna taste is we are going to taste the Four Walls. The Four Walls is an American Irish whiskey. Okay, so it looks here like it's like a medium golden brown. Smells pretty light. Look at it. Look who joined us. Right on time.
Oh, y'all going in back here.
Yes, we are. Ain't nobody trying to set you up. Look, let me tell you something. I did say that, because you're trying to be grown, and this ain't even your league right here. You just stay on the porch and stop playing with the big dogs in the yard. But that's okay. Go on, baby. Go. Come on, let's try to get you out there in the yard with everybody. That's what we do. Thank you.
I done told her I done burnt out my liver 30 years ago.
30
What
years
I got
ago,
left, I'm trying to hold on to it. Yeah, but she's trying to get me to sell out the rest of it. She won't check.
Y'all already know. So we have some American Irish whiskey, Four Walls. I've never tasted that one. We also have the Kojiki, that's the Japanese
You're gonna love that.
whiskey. Is it? Y'all taste
You're gonna love
it?
that.
Okay. Then we also have we got the Amrut, the Indian whiskey.
You're gonna love that.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, that's the, okay.
Good luck
You
with
said hush. You said good
I
luck.
wish you well on your
You said good luck with it. Why we good luck with it?
I ain't
Oh,
gonna say
that's the,
that.
we ain't gonna,
I tried to be grown with that one. I quickly learned.
You said that you wasn't
I
grown
got
with it.
one tip of my
Tried to be
tongue
grown.
in, and I had to get that back.
Are you serious?
she might like it that way.
You know,
Just think about it though.
Sit this one out.
Timmy's a ball.
You ain't no boss.
I don't know what they call
this
it.
might be the one that set
Okay.
This might be the one that bring him to the yard.
That is true.
That's true.
See, I choose not to give her the check. That's why Timmy's a ball.
Okay.
Come on.
So this is the Tomatin 12 year right here. This is the single malt whiskey, right?
I haven't had that yet.
Okay. All right. So that's what we doing. We done solo. You ready? Now see, now they done scared you a little bit.
I'm your support because I'm not a whiskey person either. So
You're
I'm
not a
here for
whiskey
you.
person. She here for you. 'Cause
I'm
I'm
here
a
for
whiskey
you.
drinker.
But I gotta capture this for
For posterity's
posterity's sake when I go down. So I'm just gonna
We are the legal witnesses to this.
maybe
Okay.
get the
Okay.
atmosphere just right because I need to see these facial expressions.
That part.
All right. So the first one we tasted is the Four Walls American whiskey, Irish whiskey, which I'm assuming without looking up Google is that it's probably someone from Ireland who produced it in America. That's what I'm thinking. Sort of like Maker's Mark. So Maker's Mark is spelled like a Scottish whiskey because it doesn't have the E, but they produced it because their family was from Scotland. So it's spelled that way. So that's what I'm thinking why this one says American whiskey. So let's go ahead. You ready? We ready. So let's go ahead. I never trust the first sip. Hold on 1 second.
Double dipping.
Be quiet. I can double dip, damn it. Oh shoot. That light don't want to work for us right now. But that's okay. Wait. You bought your tripod with you and you ain't say nothing? Oh, hold up. Take your goddamn tripod out. This how we do. Ain't no editing. Go ahead, get your tripod out. Why you ain't say nothing? You ain't say a damn thing. No, you didn't. You did not. So you forgot my little thing to carry my phone, but you bought your tripod that you don't post no content from. That thing got a whole bunch of content you ain't post nothing. That's fine. Is there a light on there?
No.
What the hell am I going to do?
Put your phone.
I could put my phone up, but then I have to look at it from the backside. No, we ain't using your phone because I ain't gonna never get nothing off of that. No, we gonna use my phone and we gonna use mine with the light. Show enough. So go ahead, put it up there. Put it up there and put it up this way. All of this is going on the video, just so you know. So get it right. And you want folks to see Timmy. Look at it. I need that facing us. In action, y'all. Y'all used to it. That's just insane. You got it. Oh, this little fancy little extra little piece to go on there. Okay then. I went on Amazon, got your little add little pieces to it.
Because Timmy ain't no punk biatch. My stuff is good stuff.
Timmy ain't no punk biatch, but Timmy, y'all ain't seen no content from Timmy, have you? Y'all ain't seen not a damn piece of content from Timmy. Okay, go ahead. Let it little swirly thing. Go ahead, set it up. Nope, I don't want it that way. I want it landscape. I hope y'all enjoying this. I just need your light. There we go. Okay, but I needed to turn the other way, so I need it the other way. No. I needed video, and I needed this way. This is gonna be a 2-part camera. There we go, but I needed to go the other way. There we go.
You gotta stop touching my stuff, handling it all kind.
Ain't nobody handling it, but see, it's looking for our face.
It's looking for me. It belongs to Timmy.
And look at the height. Look at the height.
But it belongs to Timmy. It looks for Timmy.
It don't look for Timmy.
Let me get y'all.
Let's see.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm a look.
I was gonna be your producer for a hot second.
Thank you. This ain't high enough, honey. Oh, it's looking for you. You must have this on face recognition.
No, it's on your phone.
No, it's face recognition. Ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, that's your phone. Your phone should be looking for me.
Let me tell you something. This is what I'm gonna do. Watch this.
I told you we should use my phone.
Nope. There we go. Right there.
I should learn that actually. I think they can Actually, no, I'm ready to go. I've never played this before.
This phone want to do what the hell it want to do. Please do.
Look at the face.
You ready? The last part, I was tasting. Second taste.
You already done double taste the two times.
I can taste it the third goddamn time, because you ain't going to drink the rest of this damn
I'm gonna
thing.
taste it. I can't taste it if you done already double dip. Thank you. Jesus. Y'all see what Timmy had to go through? It's cut the wheel, Timmy. You ain't cutting the wheel right, Timmy. Put the garnish in.
You ain't making no cocktails. Just taste the damn thing, because you think you're grown anyway. You need to stay on the porch.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Got a little kick to it. Taste and smell a little brown maple.
A little brown bacon. Brown sugar.
Maple. Oak tree.
All maple is brown.
Smell like oak.
I like it. 4 Walls, American Irish whiskey, outside of Jameson, which is the only Irish whiskey I have on the bar. I think I will put this on mine. It is smooth enough to keep on the bar for those who like Irish whiskey from country house. But you ain't gonna drink it.
Hey Siri.
I'm a sip it.
You ain't gonna sip it.
I'm gonna sip it.
No, you ain't.
I'm a sip it.
I know you
I'm
ain't.
not gonna drink it. I'm gonna sip it.
Well, finish it. Finish it.
Boys,
Go on and finish it. There you go.
By Michael Jackson.
Go ahead, big boy. That's what I'm talking about. You got one step off the porch. One step on the. There's 4 steps. You get through these, you get down to the
Look, I
porch.
shaved it out my chest. I don't burn them off.
Typing things manually like a sucker. What is
All
this?
right.
2008.
Oh my God. Okay, so the next one is Japanese. Kojiki. Kojiki. Did y'all taste this yet? Kojiki? Okay. A head nod or a no?
No, this is I gotta order it, put it on my bar.
Okay, but is this one of those where you say, I don't know, for the 2
No,
cat
the
full
one
folk?
coming up is the one I want to.
Oh, the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one is good.
That one he likes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kojiki. Japanese. Okay. I haven't tasted one. I haven't liked it. Oh, this is smooth. Oh, this is smooth. It's your usual taste of your whiskey, so I'm not going to run over those notes again. But you do taste a little bit of rice. Like you can tell, they have this very distinct Japanese taste, and it's your rice, very herbaceous type whiskey. But this is smooth, like literally, honey. There's no burn in this.
Double dip all the time.
I can sip it twice. Then
You know what's about a line stepper? A line stepper is a double dipper.
Smooth, ain't it? See what I mean? It's smooth. What you mean you don't taste no rice? Don't talk about my damn phone, because guess what? My phone is doing what the hell it can do, because your gimbal ain't doing not a motherfucking thing. How about that?
Look.
It's all right. Well, this is your gimbal. Look, y'all. This your boy. This your boy Timmy. Go on and fix it.
My dimmer don't run your phone.
You got it? Thank you. Got it. How you like this? It's alright. Well, it still got some juice in it.
That was lighter than that one.
Get you nice and right.
Okay, now it's a real deal.
Get you nice and right. All right. So this third one is hold on. The Indian Amru. Indian whiskey. Ain't never heard of an Indian whiskey. Never heard of an Indian whiskey. Never tasted ever an Indian whiskey. And since Terry got his phone out, I'm assuming this is something that needs to be recorded. So both of us, either if I'm in the yard, I might step up on the porch. And if you on the porch, you might want to go in the house. So that's all I got to say. That's what you mean you on the curb? You ain't on the curb, you on the porch.
Always on the curb.
Okay, so hold on, y'all. The smell is misleading. So the smell says I'm smooth, velvety, your usual whiskey notes, nothing out of the ordinary. That's what the smell says. I am. Hold on. That was the first sip. I always let it marinate through my mouth. Let me get the second sip.
There's surprisingly few lyrics in this song. Folks, my name's been Jack Shepherd. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's a little hot. It's a little warm, but it's nothing that is not tolerable. That ambrut is okay. It's a little bite. It's warm. It's not for the meat. So for those of you who don't like the warmth of this, just put a little drip of some water in there so you can just taste the flavor. Put some ice if that's what you want so it can marinate for a while, dilute over time. Not bad. Taste it. What you smelling for?
Make sure you got no heat.
It got some heat.
Tastes like old tree stump.
Ain't no damn tree stump.
They do.
It don't. Ooh, and you gonna shoot it. Or you trying to get off the porch for it. Or you trying to be in the yard with everybody.
I must have had a bad bottle.
See, you must have had a bad bottle, Terry. I don't know. But we good. We good. That was a bad day for you. I don't know what you tasted. So was it Timmy Moment or was it Trey? This.
Oh no, man! All of it is Timmy Moment.
Oh, okay. So you like? Oh, you wrong. You know what? I think you just flexing in front of. You flexing in front of Terry. That's what I think. I think because Terry's in here, all your bitchness went out.
No, I just said I shaved the hair off my chest. I'm gonna burn it off. I shave it off.
You shave it off.
What?
Well, guess what?
This was out of time.
You know what you can do? Let's see you wax it off. Let's see how man you are when you wax it off. How about you wax it off?
I gotta draw the line somewhere.
See, you ain't all that man, dude. I need you to wax it off. Then you can say you a man. Anyway, y'all. Our last one that I wanted to taste is the Tomatin 12 year. And this is a single malt Scotch. So this is more smoky, more peaty, should I say. Okay? So you may not like the taste of it, but I know I do.
That one tastes like oak wood with worms.
No, this ain't tequila or mezcal. So, but this is very smoky, just like a mezcal, but it's much more smoky, like ash. I'm sure, and maybe. Let's see. Because it's a 12 year, so. Oh, this smells different. This definitely isn't what I would expect. Now, this, to be honest with you, this smells more like, oh shoot. This smells more like, I would expect a little sweetness to this. Very strange. I ain't never smelled though, unless she got the damn thing mixed up.
No, she did.
Because she told me which one was which when she bought it. No, okay, I smell the Scotch. But I don't know what Tomatin is. I didn't look it up. So I don't know the history, where it come from, was blended with it or whatever. But it's a single malt Scotch. So let's see. Have you tasted it?
No, but I'm going to be prepared just in case you got to mix it.
Okay. I It's peaty, but it's not your average Scotch. It's not your average Scotch. This is to me, I would think this time of 10, 12 year would be a person trying to transition into Scotch. This would be something that's not like, cigarette ashes in your face or in your mouth type thing. This is very in the middle. This is like a transition one. Yeah. I would keep this Scotch on my bar for those who don't like Scotch and don't like it, but they want to transition. What you think, Timmy?
This one might be the one you got that juice in it.
Ain't nobody got no juice, nothing.
This one's softer than all of it. We'll taste that old burnt wood.
You don't taste no damn burnt wood in there. You don't taste burnt wood. You don't. You don't. You don't. No, you don't.
Taste that old burnt wood.
You do not. You do not.
I told dogs on feed them.
What you mean after the dog?
That's what it tastes like.
Oh, you drunk all of it?
Yes.
Oh, see, you showing off for fun as hell. That's what you doing. Okay, I need all of y'all to remember this. Remember this. So why do y'all think y'all don't ever see him on Spirit Scrutiny on Wednesday? Because he don't drink that. Terry's sitting here, and now he popping it back. He hitting it back. Because Terry's sitting here. You see what I'm saying? That's why you snicker. You already know. You ain't on Spirit Scrutiny on Wednesday. Because you can't handle that liquor, so now you sitting here like,
There was a choice. Either give that whiskey and liquor up, or go to the early grade. I ain't trying to give her that check. See, we've been married for about 25 years. She well into the getting a good check now. But I'm going to try to make sure she going to last a long time when she get that damn money. She already younger than I am.
Anyway, like I said, these 4 that we tried today, if you're ever on Virgin Voyages, you're on the Rocks. These are 4 from 4 different areas of different types of whiskeys. They're all smooth. They're all tolerable. They're not something that is going to cause you to say, oh, I don't like it. Even the hottest Scotch that we tried, that one, even if you think that's a little too strong, you just add a little water to it. Same thing with the one before that, the Japanese whiskey. Do that, and you'll transition to it. But just go on and try it. It's just something for you to try. The On the Rocks have a variety of all different types of whiskeys. Every type of whiskey. That includes your Scotch, your Irish whiskeys, your Indian, your Canadian, your Japanese. All of those whiskeys, American whiskeys, all of them are included, and your bourbon. So you come on Virgin Voyages, this is the place to go. We just tried these 4 out of, oh my gosh, I can't even count how many they have here. I would say maybe about 50 different types of whiskeys that they have here, options that they have at that bar. So if you're a whiskey drinker, this is where you want to come to go and try this. Sip Lounge has some options as well, but here it's all about the whiskeys here. So with that said, thank you all for joining us for Spirit Scrutiny or the Adventure of the Spirits. I got Timmy to join me this Wednesday. That's 2 Wednesdays out of 2 years. 2 years. I got 2 Wednesdays for Timmy to join me on Spirit Scrutiny. Thank you so much, Terry, for giving him the mustard, for Spirit Scrutiny. Cause y'all already know Timmy don't even be on Wednesdays, but he was trying to be grown fit for Terry here. That's okay. But anyway, see y'all next time every Wednesday. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. You like this content? Only if you like it, please subscribe. I'll see you all next time at the next bar. See y'all. And
Don't be trash.
don't be trash. Live your best life. See ya.
And watch out when they trying to get a check.
Bye, y'all.